It's been a major topic in football at all levels, player safety and specifically concussions. But there's progress being made. And in our North Texas Honda Dealers Helpful Heroes segment, we take a look at some of the newest innovations helping make the game safer. Big hits. They can draw the oohs and ahs of the crowd, but can also be the cause of concussions, trauma to the brain that is especially dangerous for kids. As concussions have been brought to the forefront in recent years, so too has the attention to prevention and recovery. Part of that process is the development of a new machine called the MEG, a revolutionary device that can reveal a quick diagnosis and something that the medical community hopes to have on the sidelines within the next 10 years.
MEG is something like a Bluetooth EEG. It's this sensor that sits on top of your head. It doesn't have to be on your scalp. It's just kind of around, and it's going to sense the magnetic fields that are coming from your brain. So it's really going to give us a picture of the brain waves and the function of the brain.
Hard hits to the head are sometimes inevitable in football, but it's when players return to the field and try to play through the injury that can cause the most damage, something trainers and parents should be watching closely.
Best evidence that the patient's been concussed is a trainer who knows those players intimately, sees them every day, all day long, knows how their eye contact is, know how they walk and interact. In the same way the parents know their kids. And they know when Johnny or Susie is not right.
What we're really hoping is that these kids who hide their symptoms and go back out and get a second impact and end up in the ER, we can stop that. We can say, wait, hold on, let's check you, see if you're good to go. If they're good to go, they go back out, they play.
The biggest concussion culprit has been the subpar protection by helmets. In previous years, many schools did not consider new and improved helmets a top priority. But that seems to be changing, as does helmet technology. For example, scientists are now working to equip helmets with sensors between the shell and padding to help diagnose concussions on the sidelines while the game is being played. Trinity Christian Academy head coach Mike Singletary is one of the leading voices in helping players avoid concussions. The Hall of Fame linebacker from the vaunted 1985 Chicago Bears defense managed to leave the sport without any lasting head injuries. In addition to coaching, he works with UT Southwestern as a spokesperson. And Singletary was one of the NFL's most feared defenders and has a theory of the biggest cause of concussions in the past and how to keep concussions at a minimum going forward.
For me, I think it comes down to really the technique in tackling. Many of the kids, I think, can really alleviate putting themselves in harm's way by the form of a tackle. If you look at a lot of the kids that get hurt in football, it is the position of the neck, the position of the head, making a tackle, and I'm not looking at what I'm hitting. My eyes are on the ground. Any kid that has his head down on a tackle should be penalized.
Yeah, it's so important. It'd be awesome to see those MEG machines on high school sidelines soon because, of course, early diagnosis is a big helper in recovery.